girls and ghouls, thank you so much for all of the kind words. I cannot thank you guys enough. This is going to sound extremely sad, but in real life, my name is not just so much of a moniker as it is kind of really who I am. I don't have a lot of friends. I don't have a lot of real people that give a crap about me or give me hugs. It really means a lot to me, all the amazing kind words, all the positive energy that you guys sent, all the thoughts and prayers. I really do appreciate it. I wanted to get on here. If you have not heard, I am out of the hospital. You might have seen the picture of me in the hospital, getting out of the hospital. I think it was a little bit dramatic. I was on morphine for the better part of a week. I had an intestinal blockage and they stuffed a tube down my throat and pumped me full of morphine. I was lucky. That's all I did on social media, really. And lucky for you guys too, I'm sure. But anyway, I wanted to let you guys know what was up with the channel. Now, obviously, resting, recouping, taking it easy. I am not going to be pushing myself. Yes, I'm filming an episode tonight. You can't do nothing about it. But it's probably going to take me a nauseatingly long time to edit. Which brings me to my major point. Where's the channel going to go from here? Because while I was in the hospital, I had a lot of time to think about that. And when I was in the hospital, I realized this is my dream. And this channel is the first thing in my entire life that I have ever done outside of creating my child where I feel like I am doing something right, where I feel like I belong, where for the first time I feel like what I am doing with you guys, this whole experience is absolutely incredible, and I am not willing to give it up. I hope you all are not willing to give it up, and I hope you all will join me on this next evolutionary step of the channel. I have some ideas on how to take the channel to the absolutely next level, because there is only one thing that is really holding me back on this channel. One single thing that prevents me from consistently hitting deadlines. It is the thing that always makes me feel like I'm chinsing on quality. It's the editing. I am not great at editing. Yes, I've been told that I can make things that look fairly professional and passable, but it takes me way too long. If you've been on the channel long enough, I know you have invariably heard me talk about it 100 or 500 times. I suffer from dyslexia and dysgraphia, which are types of learning disabilities. Dyslexia and dysgraphia means that left is right, right is left, up is down, down is up in my brain. I have a very difficult time recognizing simple patterns like that, especially with numbers. So this means that when I'm dealing with all of these massive amounts of research that I have to put into edited video pieces, time spliced in, it's very difficult. It's very time consuming for me. So when I was in the hospital, I was like, man, my dream for the channel would be to do a full length, 45 minute to an hour long documentary video every month for the channel. And then every other week do a 15-minute trivia video that maybe, 20 minutes, nothing extravagant. Just 2 of those, and then a full-length video, and then maybe every 6 months or every year, drop a nice full 2-hour long documentary. How was I going to get there? I live on a fixed monetary income. I work fast food, and I have a 5-year-old daughter. My wife is a stay-at-home mother. This means that I do not have a ton of disposable income to spend on the channel. That does not bother me. I think that I have overcome most of the quality issues that are most pressing. I'd like to get my audio sounding a little bit better, but that's down the line. It's definitely passable, I think. What I want to do is hire an editor. Bring somebody in who can see what I'm doing, easily emulate it in 1/10 of the time, and allow me to get more content out to you guys. So how am I going to do that? Patreon is the big thing that I've come up with. The last time I brought up Patreon, there were some people who had some rumblings about Patreon getting sued. Maybe it was going to get shut down. I did a lot of looking into that. It sounds like there's a lot of grumbling, but I don't think that's necessarily going to pan out. If that did happen, we could always move to somewhere else. And also, I think I am going to start a YouTube subscription channel on here. Now, all I need, there is about 7,500 of us that are on this channel. That means that if I got 1 out of every 10 of you guys to donate $5 a month, that would be about 1/4 of my entire income for my household for a month that I could put towards getting videos edited and more sources to share with you guys. Because if I don't have to edit the sources into the video, I can pump even more of that stuff in there. It would also allow me to start putting stuff up on the Patreon page that I'm not necessarily allowed to do on YouTube. I had an extremely gracious viewer donate a series of the Maxi Mortal trade paperbacks, and I was like, it's going to get flagged and taken down. It would allow me to do stuff like more like that. Anything that had, that has more inclement language. I try to be very respectful of the fact that people may be watching with their kids. It would give me a whole other outlet to share simpler videos of my flip through stuff once a month live with you guys on Patreon. This is what I'm thinking. This is where I want to go with the channel in the next year. We've got about 3,000 people to go to 10,000 followers. If I can get to 10,000 followers, YouTube, the algorithm will start taking me quite a bit more seriously. If we can start getting the view counts on the videos back up, I think this channel really has some legs to grow. I am definitely dedicated to its growth. I know there's a lot of you absolutely amazing boils and ghouls who would love to see it happen. And even if you don't feel like you can monetarily help out, that's absolutely fine. As I said, I live on a fixed income. I understand. But share this stuff. Share the word. Tell your friends. Get these view counts up. Get me back out there. We will get the subscriptions up. We'll start Patreon going. And I can start whittling back my time at the fast food restaurant and doing more stuff here, which will be less stressful on me physically. So start spreading the word. Let your friends know. Share videos. Let's get the word out there. We'll get these counts up a little bit. I'll get a new video out soon without pushing myself. Don't worry, guys. I will stick a link to the Patreon in the description below. I will also stick links to tons of merchandise. Anything you can think of, you can probably get it in the description below. If you have any suggestions about what you think you'd like to see change with the channel, get in the comments below. Let me know. I am not adverse to critical responses. Those who refuse to accept criticism are absolutely doomed to mediocrity. Get in the comments. Let me know what you think. Please, if you can, support the channel. If not, get the word out. Thank you so much to everybody for all of your amazingly kind words. It really means the world to me. It warmed the cockles of my heart. Maybe even the subcockle region of my heart. It meant a lot, guys and gals and boils and ghouls. And thank you so much for sticking with me. If you like the channel, hit that like button. If you haven't done it already, make sure you Hulk smash that subscribe button. Spread the word. And as always, I really, truly, and honestly ask only two things. Keep hitting those local shops. Keep reading comics.